Chapter 2 of the Pinballs. Carly had been suspicious of people since the day she was born. She swore she could remember being dropped on the floor by the doctor who delivered her. "You weren't dropped," her mother had told her. "All right then. Why is my face so flat? Was I ironed?" Carly also claimed that when she was 2 months old, a babysitter had stolen a gold cross from around her neck. "No babysitter stole a gold cross from you," her mother had told her. "All right then, where is it?" Carly believed everybody was out to do her in, and she had disliked Mrs. Mason, the foster mother, as soon as she had seen her standing in the doorway. "I knew she'd have on an apron," Carly said to the social worker. "She's trying to copy herself after Mrs. Walton. Unsuccessfully, I might add." "Maybe she has on the apron because she was cooking, Carly." "I should be the social worker. I'm not fooled like things like aprons." She also didn't like the Masons' living room. "This is right out of Leave It to Beaver," she said. She especially distrusted the row of photographs over the fireplace. 17 pictures of, Carly guessed, 17 foster children. "Well, my picture's not going up there," she grumbled to herself. "And nobody better snap me when I'm not looking either." She sat. Mrs. Mason waited until Young and the Restless was over, and then she said, "Carly?" "I'm still here." "Well, come on and have some lunch. Then afterward you can help me get the boys' room ready." Carly turned. She looked interested for the first time. "The boys?" she asked. "There's going to be some boys here?" "Yes, 2 boys are coming this afternoon. Thomas J. and Harvey." "How old?" 8 and 13. "Oh, boo. Too young." Carly got up from the footstool. "What's wrong with them?" "What's wrong with them?" "Yeah, why do they have to be here? I'm here because I got a bum stepfather. What's their trouble?" "Well, I guess they'll have to tell you that." Carly lifted her hair up off her neck. "How about the 13-year-old?" she asked. "What's he like? Big for his age, I hope." "He has 2 broken legs. That's about all I can tell you." "Well," Carly said, "that lets out dancing." Carly was sitting in front of the television when Harvey arrived. He had to be carried in because of his legs. They set the wheelchair down by Carly's footstool. She looked around. "What happened to your legs?" she asked. She was interested in medical matters. He said, "Nothing." "Well, something must have happened. They don't just put casts on your legs for the fun of it. In fact, they won't put casts on your legs unless you've had a real accident. I know because a friend of mine tried to get a cast put on her ankle so she wouldn't have to be in the Junior Olympics, and they wouldn't do it." She waited, and then she added, "So what happened?" There was a long pause. Harvey looked down at his legs. In his mind, the shiny Grand Am lunged over him again, and he felt sick. He said, "If you must know, I broke my legs playing football." He wished it had happened that way. A boy at school had broken his ankle playing football, and everybody in school had autographed his cast. Girls had even kissed the cast and left their lipstick prints. Harvey's casts were as white as snow. He wished he had thought to forge some names on them, like "Lovin' Kisses from Linda," "Best Wishes to a Wonderful English Student" from Mrs. Howell. Carly was still looking at him, eyeing the cast, his toes wiggling out the end. Then she glanced up at his face. "What position were you playing?" Harvey hesitated. "Quarterback," he said. Carly snorted. "You're no quarterback. I've seen Joe Namath in person." She looked him over. "If you were playing football at all, you were probably the ball." Harvey kept looking at his legs. Carly decided to give him one more chance. So what really happened? I was playing football, he insisted. Listen, Carly said. This is one of my favorite shows, so if you're going to tell me a bunch of big lies about what happened to your legs, well, I'll just go back to watching my shows. Go back to watching it, Harvey said.